So as everybody fucking knows, as of today, the 15th of June 2023, SPY ran up like $5. And I'm sure it's because of the news and there was like PPI and core or something, I don't know. And dude, just look at how fucking much it went up. Oh my god. And me, I've only been paper trading for 4 months. I only took one trade, as I only trade during the morning. But I took a trade of about $1 from about here all the way to this. This was a trade that I took out of everything else, and really it's like about 20%. And so, throughout the day I was kind of disappointed at myself. I stopped trading for the day because it was already noon by the time I exited, but I missed all of this. And then even in the afternoon when I was checking the charts a little bit, I missed all of this, but this I don't really care about. It's the morning. I only took one trade, I only got one move, and it was only 20 something percent of the whole maximum range of the whole day. So trading psychology was dead ass, beating my ass. I had FOMO, I had everything, bro. But I didn't fold. I just took one trade with a thesis, with the A+ entry, stuck to my stop loss. Although it was fucking easy to. Oh, what the fuck? Of texts in a second. I guess it wasn't the worst trade or the worst trading day. I did come out of the day green with paper trade money, but I missed so much of the move, so much of the movement today. As I trade, because I do trade on my phone, and even if I trade on my computer, I write text on the screen. One, so it can help me journal in Google Sheets. Actually, I gotta write that. But two, so I can come back and do these trade recaps, and I can go through my thoughts every single day more clearly. So let's start with this one. From market open to about 11 o'clock. I won't go through all of them. I'll just go through them quickly. Like at 9:36, I was seeing the VIX moving down smoothly with gap downs indicating increasing bull action for the SPY because that's inversed, looking for a rush of volume in the SPY. So if we go to the VIX, these are the gap downs that I was talking about. I don't want to try scalping the move up to the 1 week because I'm not good enough. I was talking about this move right here. I don't understand the news today very much, plus it's looking wicky, so I might stay out of the trades. The wicks that I was talking about was this one, and like these trades, it wasn't very wicky, but for the first 4 candles it looks pretty bad. But then there was this big that's yesterday's candle, never mind. I was about to say how am I going backwards and it went up, but it started down here. Not going to FOMO enter, but like how do I catch the move up to the pre-market high? As you can see, this was at 9:39. When this candle had already passed this weekly level, I want to take the move up to the pre-market high, using maybe the 3-step verification, the touch of the level, close above the level, and the follow through. If I did that, my entry would have been here. But guess what? An entry here, from here up to here, is fucking like $3, $4 almost, which would have been the biggest move I've ever taken. But I didn't take it, so it doesn't matter. And then yeah, as you can see, 11-minute gap. I had a presentation in my psychology class, so I missed the entire move, and I come back right about here at this candle, so I missed the bulk of this move. So at this point I was just looking for the 3-step verification entry off the pre-market high to the temporary level. So from this pre-market high to the temp level, which was up here I think, or maybe a little bit lower, but I mean, this would have been a fantastic entry. But oh, I remembered, I had a ceiling at this point. I'm not sure if it was right here. I remember consolidating because I got the entry right off this. I think the temporary level was actually right here, and I got this level from just going back 2 hours, scrolling out, look at these that are at the same price level. Now put them into view. Obviously I'm on my phone, so it's a little bit more difficult to see all of these, but now I can kind of create levels off of where the price is stopping, where it's starting, where there's liquidity. So right here would make sense. 43937, and look, 43937. Even if you put it here and you can see these candlesticks finishing just above, a couple cents above, you can just slide it upwards and then you have an accurate ceiling. Then it broke through the ceiling, touch, close, follow through, entered on this candle, and then took this trade up here, about $1. 9:52, the VIX and the VIX futures retraced, which is kind of confusing because this whole time it was going up, the VIX futures was fucking tweaking and it was like going down. If I can find it. Yeah, look at this. It was, oh, going down means bullish. Wait, this isn't even today. Oh, this is hour. Okay, let me lock in quickly. But yeah, like right about here, I guess I could have noticed that it was up here, but it's going upwards, which is indicating downward movement in the SPY, because that's the inverse. Same with the VIX. If I go to the time frame quickly, it was moving up past 940, moving up. So I expected it to come down, so I didn't enter earlier. This is where I was getting FOMO. I was so far from my level, and that's where I like to enter. You can't enter far from a level because then anything could happen. But you know, I was thinking that there's still space for it to move upwards. But even if I took the trade as a bad entry, bad thesis, wouldn't be a good trade, and it would just be based off luck, and I wouldn't actually learn anything except for like, oh, I knew not to do that, but I still did it anyways. Oh, just fucking random bullshit. Then 40 minutes later, third test of the temporary level. Got back from doing some work. It was right here, third test of the temp level, and this is where we move to the next block of text. So at 11:05 was when I was looking for the entry off of the temporary level, which was about here, right at the ceiling that I just made again. Volume wasn't increasing, and the VIX and the VIX futures were not moving downward, and the tape was mid, right? So it didn't seem that great. But look at the price action from earlier today. The volume was actually increasing. If I move this, let me find it. Right here, you can kind of see the volume increasing each candle. Wow, the lighting is bad. Okay, that looks a little better. And then yeah, 2 minutes later, I lied, volume is increasing. And then there was a big fucking retracement, and then bought straight back, and then I entered on the next candle. Entry, 11:14, which is right here. It's like the end of the move already. I feel like it's like the end of the move already. I feel like terrible grammar. Holy shit. So I don't know. My exit might be ass too. At this point, I felt like it was already the top of the fucking move, but I had this price target set from, you know, the method I just showed you guys, going back in time and just plotting some shit. This candle was not nice, and it was already slowing down. More red candles than over here for in comparison. So I was gonna start trailing. I was trailing my stop 2 candles back, watching the volume and tape, but mostly I just had my chart and watching the volume. I don't know, I'm not very good at watching the tape because, I mean, they seem fairly even most of the amount of the time. I guess I just watch the frequency of the tape and how fast the numbers are actually coming in. Oh. Then 15 minutes later, still in the position, so at 11:36, right here, right at my fucking take profit. Sliding my stop to second candle down. Sell volume coming in from tape indicating, oh, okay, I don't want to keep that there. I want to keep it there. Indicating maybe we nearing the end of the move, the rectangle at 411. This is the end of the move, and I was right. I was right in predicting that. And then it tested a couple more times, and then we broke through it again later on in the day. So this was actually a very, very good price level that I just placed on my chart like 20 minutes before I actually took the trade. I was watching these trades, or candles. I was watching these candles. These candles. I was watching the fucking candles, and I was watching to see if it was going to be a bull trap. Because at this point, there are certainly other traders who have their take profits here. So there's going to be a lot of sell orders coming in at this point. And that's where these 2 candles probably came in from. And consequently, that's where I sold. But I would have held on if I could have, but I go on lunch at 11:40 and I played soccer at lunch, and I'm not just going to leave my fucking thing unwatched, you know? I'm not going to leave my position unguarded. But this candle closing above the level is pretty bullish. This one closing above, or this one closing in the level, this one closing above the level is pretty good. But this one, I mean, clearly hit retail traders' stop losses, which shot the price back down, and it just bounced in between here like it was doing right over here, and then did the same price action as before. And then yeah, I'm on lunch. I might just stay alone for a bit. Exit, hit stop loss, plus it's lunch that I really want to sit through a retracement. Basically, I'm not good at trading, but basically I'm not horrible at trading. Basically, I'm